Happy Thursday. It is I, Eddie, the Puerto Rican Piper. Or should I say, Eduardo, the Puerto Rican Piper. I'm on my way home today. It's much more overcast, so won't get that annoying glare strobe effect like I did yesterday. And here is my co-pilot, Rufus. I realized in my previous videos you were looking at his ass. He was drunk, face down. Couldn't wake him up. But today, I slapped him around a little bit after I got in the car, and I said, "You're sitting up today." So, Rufus, say hello. Well, I guess that was okay. So, today is Thursday, but it is my Friday. I'm on this work 80 hours and 9 working days schedule at work, so I do 9 hours a day of work, and then I get every other Friday off. So those 9-hour days can get kind of long, especially today. Today was a drag today. Smoking my 5 Ponds. Damn, I forgot the name of it again. It's me. I know it's made by 5 Ponds. Eventually, I'm actually going to do a video where I'm smoking a pipe. I just haven't had the equipment to do it. Today, in the mail came, the mail dropped off my Amazon order with my octopus phone stand and the Panda mics, so I should actually be able to record some stuff at home, some decent stuff at home. The cam that I use in front of my computer, I hate that. I hate the light. I saw something interesting about the word Christmas today, and how we all know that the shortcut way of writing Christmas is with an X, so you put XMas. And I think some people over the years have been complaining that you're taking the Christianity, the Christ, out of Christmas. And I read today, and I've kind of been in that same boat. Today I read something that opened my eyes. The X is actually Latin for is the Greek letter X, which is pronounced chi. And the letter X often appears in the word Christ when it's written in Greek. Is it Greek or Latin? It's Greek. It often appears with also the letter rho, which looks like a P. And if you sometimes in the statues of Christ on the cross, you will actually see a hammered sign on the cross underneath Christ that says XP, and I never made that connection. It's Chi-Rho, which is, I believe, Greek for the word Christ. So the point of all of this is the shortening of the word Christmas into Xmas isn't really a shortening at all. You're just replacing it with a letter that represents the word Christ. I thought that was very interesting. Stuck in Baltimore traffic. It's 3:30 p.m. It's already to the point on the Beltway where I'm just cruising along at 30 miles an hour. One bad thing about working these 9-hour days is leaving at 3 and hitting this traffic. I usually am on a shift, an 8-hour shift, where I get in at 6 a.m. and leave at 2 p.m. That avoids the traffic in the morning, and it avoids the traffic in the afternoon. But now I'm getting in at 6 a.m. and leaving at 3, and I'm hitting the traffic in the afternoon. It's a pain in the ass. But I'm off tomorrow. 3-day weekend. I get a 3-day weekend every other week, which is pretty cool. I'm liking that. I'm digging it. So I've been catching up a lot on old Dirty Piper, and I see the nuances that he makes in his videos. I haven't caught up to the point where there has been some controversy with him, between him and London Calling, Simon. I don't know what's going on with that. I know that just recently, in his last couple of videos, the Bearded Welsh was talking about it. I haven't got there yet. I didn't want to ask him. I didn't want to bring it up because apparently he's been put to bed. But a lot of us coming in late are still wondering what the hell is going on. So I think it's because Johnny, Old Dirty Piper, has a lot of controversial views about tobacco and the tobacco industry. And maybe he said something that rubbed Simon wrong. I don't know. It's all drama. But still, it's like a train wreck. Once you know it's there, you can't look away. So it makes me curious. I also discovered an editing trick where I was worried that I would have to keep talking and minimize on the empty spaces. But I realized I can cut those parts out with the video editor software that I found last night. And I can be a little more relaxed with my talking. Ponder more, do a little more pontification about what I want to say next. I don't feel so rushed that I have to say what I have to say and then get off. I am still constrained with the software on my phone. I've cleared up a lot of memory, and it looks like I get a 20-minute now video if I want. Instead of when I first started, I was literally at 8 minutes per video. So I'm getting better at this. I'm getting the hang of this. So I didn't have enough time yesterday to finish talking about the mustache. So when I first started growing the beard and the mustache, I went online and I found a site of this this YouTube channel of this guy who I think is from either Australia or New Zealand. And he had this huge bushy mustache, handlebar, big, huge handlebar. And he said the trick was just to not cut it, let it grow, and continually train the mustache by combing it sideways. Well, me being a Hispanic, my facial hair grows very slowly and not in great copious amounts. I keep looking at myself. I need to look at the camera, the lens. So for the longest time, I've just had this mustache that's just kind of, I don't know, weird. And I finally realized that if I just comb everything down and then just get the clippers and just trim over my lip and let these end parts grow out, I think it looks a lot better. And I'll just let this stuff grow out. And this is just recently, this is the way it looks. I think it looks a lot better. At some point, I realized that Rufus has passed out again. Didn't even realize it. I'm telling you, man, he's worthless. I'm gonna have to slap him around a little more. Well, that's all I have to say today. I might get back on later after I open up the stuff that came for me. I haven't come up with a witty ending for my videos yet. So for today, or this afternoon, I'll just end with Vamos chuchar, which is Spanglish and probably completely incorrect for let's chooch. Next time next time I know, I'll have looked this up and I'll actually have the correct pronunciation. But until then, vamos chuchar.